farm to the Gangplank, and there's the Zillion.
Very similar comp, as we said, to Game 3. 7 weeks ago when these teams matched up, they're running near the same things. It's going to be that Zillion crowd control.
Immortals to do so.
Good zoning there from Bjergsen, but Reignover goes inside.
The trick resets.
Oh, crushed in the face, takes an arrow to the kisser. And it looks like he's going to be able to get out tanky enough to survive, but tanky enough to fight is the question.
They're low.
The Dragon. Biofrost falls. It may be a 1-for-1. Oh, that's going to be Chrono Shift bringing him back up. TSM maybe cannot afford to help Hanser here. He breaks enough distance, and Reignover actually stayed alive. Oh, they miss Pobelter. The onslaught goes in as well. They miss a few, but still feel like they can get the advantage. And Bjergsen's hooking around the outside, off on the wing, as they just yo-yo back and forth in this fight.
There are so many skill shots that TSM is trying to dodge here. They kill the barrel, they go back at Uni.
Double taunt right on the Turtle. A few more hits. There's the heal from Adrian. Turtle's on the outside now, getting the DPS delivered. And nobody wants the package on TSM. They all back up. Hooney looking for a good barrel placement, but he's all out of powder, and they can't do anything. The grenade bounces across, and they can't decide whether they want in or whether they want out. So TSM is going to decide for him. A double kill for Double Lift. He's looking for a triple with the team to set it up. One bomb. Bjergsen doesn't have the mana. Fenchterren charges forward, and the auto attack comes through from Bjergsen.
The trepid play from both teams here. Each team just throwing jab after jab after jab. Bjergsen and Double Lift working on the wave clear.
They still have a catch from Pobelter that could be utilized, but maybe they catch Reignover. Locked down under the turret, but he still tanks it up, even though it heats up. There's the lockdown on a Bjergsen. Chrono shifted. Svenskeren deters the back line of the fight with an onslaught of shadows, and that scatters Immortals. They don't
By
want
such slim margins. Adrian's out of mana. Pobelter's on mana, but they want the turret.
I love the grades
lockdown.
of cooldowns here too. Oh,
He flashed.
They got him. He killed Double Lift.
Vision wasn't there right away for him, but looks like they get it, and they'll keep pressuring.
Yeah, surprising, right?
Relevant ultimate would be up, and it's Immortals that has the significant vision control, and they're going to open up with some poke and an engage.
Svenskeren gets the shield early. That's going to be the Stand United. Hanser now in the front line.
They kill Double!
They drop Svenskeren immediately. Double Lift doesn't get the Chrono Shift, so he's down permanently. Svenskeren may follow an ultimate out, and he gets the Dustplate knockdown as well.
Now Immortals have control of the map, and they actually are going for Baron side rather than the Infernal Drake right now. It's a little bit more risky, but there's no smite on TSM side and no AD carry.
Man, the flank from Hooney there to take Double Lift down, but TSM will persist. They're trying to stop this without much damage.
Reignover hitting but looking. They're communicating to stop if TSM comes in.
Miss taunt.
Smites are there. Jungler's not for Svenskeren, so no 50-50. You're right, TSM has to turn tail, but it may have been too late. Pobelter with the Rylai's is not able to connect anything.
This Drake, I wouldn't be too surprised to see Immortals try and chase for a fight.
There's the teleport.
There's your third Inferno, last spawn of the game for that Dragon as TSM run away with it for their lives. And they may not be able to save it. That's going to be Fire at Will. Longer hit on the Cannon Barrage. More damage coming out from Hooney. And it looks like they try to solidify some kills on the Double Lift. He's down, he's up, and he's down again. Now onto Hanser. They're able to drop him. And Immortals is going right back through the batting order after TSM get another Infernal.
That is going to be huge because they have Baron
Off of this push.
Absolutely explosive stuff from Immortals here in the last few minutes, not even giving TSM time to recoup with a full 5 members in each one of these fights. Hooney has to be very careful. The damage also being given to him. He goes down from Bjergsen. Turtle, he's got to back up more. They get the Chrono Shift over onto Svenskeren. And Immortals may not be able to hold this much longer. Pobelter's going down. Svenskeren wants to chase, and they may be able to stop the backs here.
Oh, Biofrost just barely shorts it. That might have been max range. I don't know. Hanser, though.
That TP, the 1-2-3, rips Turtle out of his shell. And it looks like they're going to use it to beat Reignover's head in. They get another bomb. They get the kill. They're actually making Svenskeren big in this sense. And now it's on to Adrian. What are TSM going to work after this?
Wow. As clean as they have against a lot of the other opposition. I'm not sure whether that's because they're matching each other or if they're just a little bit nervous because they're pushing each other really hard but making a lot of mistakes.
When you feel like you have the upper hand and the full team is behind you, sometimes you just keep going for it. And it seems like both teams are riding on the same mentality to put the pressure back down.
That pick is huge. This
That's
one
on
coming
to
too.
Adrian. Reignover tries to get himself as a meatball in between. Svenskeren farther to the back line with the ult. They drop Adrian immediately, and Reignover may go down as well, trying to be a bodyguard. They have everything they need on the side of TSM, especially the members of Immortals falling right in front of them.
It all starts with Pobelter getting picked off, and it's really just been all downhill since Immortals was pushing that inhibitor. TSM did also get very low, though, from that, so I don't know how much they're good.
Frontline members of TSM, but here we go.
Yeah, TSM needs a clean engage.
Straight back to Turtle. Haunts are on Svenskeren as well. They got the Stand United on the horse, and they're going for the back line.
They didn't kill him.
Like that. Locking of the Iron Solarius off, and Svenskeren gets taken down. Now Immortals has a chance to look at the fight. Priority target. What do they want next? Haunter's in range. Haunter's going to be going down, and TSM tried to bite off more than they could chew.
What frontline? It's all gone for TSM here, and Immortals now
For that one, and they couldn't get it. And then you saw everything we talked about come to fruition there with Immortals coming back. I think TSM want to try the trade, but it's way too risky because since they lost their entire frontline
Team to arrive.
this could be really risky. They may not have the Baron dead by the time TSM can engage. The Bardot will delay. Hecarim is coming. So is Shen. This could be another fight.
Ash Arrow
Svenskeren
ready.
in range. They pause it.
No flash or heal for Turtle.
Smite could come in. The hit actually goes over to Turtle with the last shot. Svenskeren doesn't have a way to get himself out. Chrono Shift is there. They're looking to avoid Svenskeren, and it wears off. He goes down.
They got Turtle.
Great timing so far coming in.
And Huni!
Svenskeren stays up. They're going for rain over. Adrian on the top side now. Huni goes down. This is 50-second timers, and they're going to finish out more Immortal members, and they may be going for the base.
Immortals get the Elder Dragon and the Baron, but TSM are gonna...
Seconds on Turtle, and that may not be enough. Rainover sitting in the mix, knows they're gonna have to start thinking about game 2 already. And Team Solo Mid is gonna take their time, think this one through before they take down the Nexus and take a game 1 38-minute win over Immortals.
Riv, this game was ridiculous. And I'm trying to wrap my head around why it was so. We have heard so much from these Immortals and TSM, basically detractors, saying they take so many risks that go unpunished. But I feel like this game was actually that could kind of push TSM around. Here, they have really cold hard initiation. And
Yeah.
who needs Tom Kench? We'll see.
Well, looks good for Double Lift and Biofrost now with that level 6.
Oh, my goodness.
Pobelter flashes, everything's down, along with Pobelter. First blood.
Completely baited right there,
Yeah.
Pobelter. That was... It's insane. You actually can just take over the whole game.
Huni's in trouble. He has no flash.
Very nice hop ultimate there.
Oh,
Pretty much
Svenskeren,
throws
take
it back. This was Pobelter going down. Now to the top lane as they go ring around the Rosie, and it's going to be Huni that goes down.
Kobe wanted to see the
Rainover waddling in, hits Biofrost back. The cast also silences him out. Chrono Shift is on.
Yerksen got the ult off.
Yep, it's on it. He can get back into the fight, get the monster shield on for the team. That's the Haunter hit, but everybody was hit by the crescendo on the back line. Now they're trying to catch up from Haunter's ultimate, and they are able to capitalize on the kills. When his double lift not gotten early kills against Immortals, roll it back once again, and TSM comes up huge in the bot lane.
That is a tilter, man. And so it was free.
It's Rainover over the wall, Chrono Shift, so that means Haunter's going to come up nice and fat for this fight. It actually is going to be Huni going down, trading back and forth. Bjergsen gets out, still quite
Ash
messy
Arrow's on
both
the way. If
sides.
that
So
hits.
is Pobelter.
Oh, the flash is there. Haunter can still get a quick jump out of this one as he's silenced right off the bat. That's going to be Haunter going down. And they go 1 for 2 in this.
Adrian Chu, he's all the way from base.
I don't know if you have the deeps for this, but he's going to hold him in
Team
place.
fight.
That's the slow. Bjergsen used Chrono Shift.
That's why you have to
Oh.
stay focused mid-game.
Extended
Even when
run.
things are going poorly, they are able to make... That does mean that if Immortals make another play and they have control of the map, they can get a lot of global gold to try and come back into this. But Haunter's making quick work of Huni.
Yeah, this is pretty
Eat him and throw him under the turret.
scary.
Eat him and throw him under the turret. Oh, he loses the hits. The passive is there. He could get taken down here by Turtle as it wears off. Haunter comes back from the dead, and he's sent right back to
That's
the
a bait
fountain
right there.
by
Here you go.
Immortals.
Another bait by the Frog. TSM pushing him in, though.
Talk about the baits. Svenskeren very deep as well. Got those turrets heating up, so they got to be careful about the resulting dive.
Teleport from Huni.
Flash forward onto Bjergsen. Chrono Shift is there when he comes out of this. No silence to follow, but I don't know if TSM can put themselves in a dangerous spot to help back Bjergsen here.
Nope.
And TSM is getting all chaotic. Abyssal Voyage coming through, but it's a short one. And TSM looks like to be able to make
Super late game if it ends up going there.
Right.
Significant poke on a doublet, but here's Sven.
So Turtle pushes him back in range. They get the tether on the Rainover, and now Turtle. Svenskeren has to take longer time under the turret. Chrono shift onto him, and he doesn't go down. Now it's onto Bjergsen. The DPS of Bjergsen and double lift perfectly placed on the black line as the tanks dive, and they come out of that one practically unscathed.
Those zillion dives, man.
Yeah, so when they think about doing these ganks, like, they're not willing to super commit because they know it's even going to be a close 2v3, but Svenskeren.
All right, Huni could have a cheeky flash here. Let's see how he uses it. The big wall, it's a thick one. Can you make it over?
But if he could, he would still die.
This is true. This is true. He holds it. Knows he's going down.
He thought about, yes, I could, but should I? No, I should not. So he just goes
Also trying to push mid at the same time, really taking a lot of edges.
Rainover separated from the team. Adrian really doesn't have the mana to help too much. He could crescendo, but then they don't have it for a resulting dive. Dragon, players are being lost, and Bjergsen looks like he wishes he could turn back time. But Turtle says, no way.
They've chosen mid lane.
Oh, does it match? Spell immune, pretty hard here. That arrow is going to hit on the back line, but it should be okay for TSM.
What do you want to eat?
That's going to be 1-for-1. It's a draw on Svenskeren, and TSM is much deeper than they want to be. Do they have the goggles on for the dive? Turtle getting hits. Haunter's going hard for priority targets. The team says they cannot follow, and it's getting messy.
Split decision there from TSM. Did I say there are not enough turrets left to dive? Well, there are. Oh, the double bomb.
It's going to be on Adrian. There it is. Takes him down. Bjergsen reassesses the fight, says, yes, we can do this. Turns it back on to Immortals. Huni doesn't take the gate. He goes all the way around for safety. A few attacks, the slow, the bomb, and it's going to be the kill coming in for Bjergsen onto Huni.
All planned. TSM come up with the ace.
Man,
Mistake from TSM to get back into the game, end up making a positional error of their own, and now it continues.
Right back through the batting order. A cleansed Wild Turtle. He gets his distance from Svenskeren. Chomped up onto the turret. Rainover looking for the back line of the target, but he's the only front line. And look how many TSM members are back in Immortals' back line. Svenskeren goes down eventually, and these are drawn-out fights, seeming to favor Immortals now.
Well, double lift's under the turret.
Ooh, that's gonna sting a little bit. Double lift goes down as well. A Mikhail's, a cleanse, and a spell shield won't save him. And now we're going up 50. Engages become very conditional now for Belter and the Ash Arrow with all these cleanses coming out. Svenskeren on the front line. Rainover looking to get that task out. Doesn't do much. They may be able to get Haunter. Chrono Shift goes down. Haunter will be coming back up. And it looks like they keep going for the fight. Haunter throws back. Huni goes down. Now it's going to be on a Wild Turtle. They try to get him. He flashes forward. That's going to be the hit. Wild Turtle's getting the ricochets now. Or double lift, rather, I should say. And it's the triple kill. Going forward in the fight. Can they catch Belter? That's going to be the hit. The passive is on. Do they turn around for the kill? Haunter fighting a minion. Almost goes down. Double lift brings up the pentakill.
the most pentakills in LCS history for double lift, and also even closer to his 1,000th kill in a climactic moment to potentially 2-0 Immortals.
The fights have been scattered the entire time. Both teams testing each other to the brinks here.
For the heal.
He killed himself!
He killed himself for the heal.
Hexa-kill!
The Hexa-kill for double lift. They're looking at the Nexus. TSM, only for a moment, were jaded from the first place spot, but they will reclaim that spot on the pedestal and will be that first seed in the North American LCS. TSM take down Immortals.
And in a very hectic game, too. 25 kills to 13. But the impressive parts about this are 2-0. Anytime Immortals would fight back, TSM was not dissuaded, and they kept aggressive the whole way. Tower dive after tower dive. Baron bait at that last fight. And even though it looked a little bit grim, Double Lift flashed forward to start that pentakill chain going, and it was successful.
So much control from the bottom lane of TSM, even from the